Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie and today I'm going to be giving you the Halloween book tag. This tag was originally created by Naomi Lamire and I was tagged by Leslie Cardix a year ago, a whole year ago, and I'm finally doing this tag. I will leave the original video in the description, but unfortunately Leslie, the booktuber who tagged me, is no longer on YouTube, but I still wanted to mention her. I'm not really a Halloween person, so this aesthetic is the best I've got. I've got my burnt orange yellow comfy sweater and I've got my flickering wick candle, and that's about it. Alright, let's get on into the questions. Question number 1 is carving pumpkins. What book would you carve up and light on fire? Yikes. You know, there's not really any book that I would carve up and light on fire unless it was like necessary for my survival. What's one that I don't already mention on my channel all the time? One of the only downsides to filming in this new space is the rest of my books are in a different room and I can't see them, and I rely heavily on looking at my books on my shelves to answer tag questions, so just give me a minute. Goodreads to the rescue. A Wrinkle in Time by Hope Larson. I know this is a super famous, popular children's book, but I really did not like this book, and maybe it has to do with the fact that I read the graphic novel version instead of the regular novel, but it was just so bad, y'all. If I had to for survival, I would carve it up and set it on fire. Probably. Question 2 is trick or treat. What character is a treat and what character is a trick? For this one, I'm going to be going with the easiest answer possible, and I'm going to be talking about the Shatter Me series by Tahereh Mafi. There are 2 main love interests in this series. One of them is named Adam, one of them is named Warner, and Adam was okay at first for me. You know, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. You know, it was just like, it's okay, he's alright. I mean, he's a love interest, so I might as well like learn to like him, because what if he's endgame, you know? And then by the 3rd book, I absolutely could not stand him to my core, hated him so much. But then the other love interest, Warner, was like, kind of like, oh my god, why does anyone even like this dude? Why is he anyone's ship? And then you get farther on into the series and you realize that Warner's actually a treat. Question 3 is candy corn. What book is always sweet? What book is always sweet? Do we mean like actually like sweet, or just a book that we always love? Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson, or The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. I would say To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but I don't think I've reread that one. No, I haven't, so that would be an answer to this question though if I had reread it. Question 4 is ghosts. What character would you love to visit you as a ghost? Now, this is going to be difficult because there are a lot of characters that I would love to see again even after they have passed, but I may love them, but some of them are quite annoying. Like, if I had them in my actual real life talking to me as a ghost all the time, I would probably get tired of them and their snide comments and rude remarks and wit all the time, banter in my ear, and no one else can see them but me, or, you know, maybe I even can't see them. I don't know how ghosts work. I don't even believe in ghosts. So. But if I had a ghost following me around, I think I would want Noah Shaw. But then again, he would get on my nerves. This is really difficult because I want to say Selena Sardathian, but she would be in my ear whispering to me to like kill a bunch of people whenever I got angry, and she would just egg my anger management issues on, and that wouldn't work out. I'm gonna go with Shazi from The Wrath of the Dawn. Shazi would be a good ghost to have around. Question 5 is dressing up in costume. What character would you want to be for a day? Now, this one is something I'm conflicted over once again. I would love to be the Little Mermaid. I would love to be Ariel because, I mean, I love red hair. I dye my hair red occasionally. It's very faded right now, but I'm going to get it done this week. So next time you see me, I may have bright red hair again. So I would love to be Ariel. But she's not that interesting of a character. I could go with Selena Sardathian because I would get to dress up as a kick-butt assassin for a day, and that would be pretty fun, but I don't really have the Selena look. I'm not tall, and I don't have like whitish blonde hair, and you know, I wouldn't really look like her. I wouldn't be able to cosplay her that well. I think I would make a good Clary from the Mortal Instruments because the red hair, and she's very petite and I'm very petite. She also could potentially have a really cool like costume outfit because I mean she is a shadow hunter and she does occasionally wear like weapons and stuff, so kind of has the same effect. But I think I'm going to go with Nova from Renegades because Nova still pretty cool. I don't necessarily look like her, but I don't think I would have to like wear a wig or anything to complete the look. And she also has a really cool costume with a mask, and I mean she's an anarchist, so she's like really like cunning and skilled at fighting, all different kinds of stuff, so she would be fun to cosplay for a day. But as far as like me actually, you know, resembling the character, it would be Clary. Question 6 is Wizards and Witches, what is your favorite Harry Potter moment? This one is somewhat difficult for me because I have not read all of the Harry Potter books. I've watched all the movies and I love the movies, but I've only completed the first 2 books in the Harry Potter series, and you know, because of that I can't really say, but you know, based off of what I have read and based off of the movies that I love, I have to say my favorite Harry Potter moment ever is when Harry like blows Marge up as like this big balloon thing and she, you know, flies away. That is such a good scene. And number 7 is the last question. It is Blood and Gore. What book was so creepy that you had to take a break from it for a while? Now, I don't really read horror. I have read horror books, but it's not something that I usually pick up. But the books that I have read haven't been that scary, and I think that's because I'm not easily scared by horror. And like I mentioned in a previous video, I recommended Bird Box by Josh Malerman, and that's an adult horror novel, and I didn't find it to be scary really at all, and I listened to the audiobook for that, so it had all the, you know, like the creepy background music and like noise sound effects, and it still didn't scare me. But then I saw Nicole from A Beautiful Chaos of Books. She talked about Bird Box in one of her recent videos on her channel, and she rated it very high on her spooky scale, and you know, so apparently other people think books are scary and I don't think they're scary, so I can't really answer this question because nothing's made me scared enough to actually have to put down, you know, like I don't get scared like that. I'm the type of person, if we're watching a horror movie together, I will laugh at you because you're scared. I don't get scared. And like, I mean, if something jumps out at me, you know, I may like jerk a little bit, but as far as getting actually scared, it doesn't really happen for me. I don't know why, but I will straight up sit there and laugh at you loudly because you're like jumping and like hiding behind pillows or your hands or whatever. Like, I think it's hilarious. I don't know what that says about me as a person. If I go with you to a haunted house, I'm going to be stone-faced while you're terrified, and they're going to chase you with the chainsaw instead of me, and then I'm going to laugh at you. Alright, that is the end of this tag. This was actually pretty fun for me to film, so I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of last minute because all of my reading plans for the month of October kind of fell through, and because of that, all of my video plans for this month also fell through, so I had to get a video today. This is what I went with. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more bookish content by me, let me know in the comments down below if you also laugh at others when they get scared. Like, if you're the type of person that doesn't have fear, like, come on, let's be real. We all have fears, but my fears are more legitimate instead of like horror novel, horror film fears, you know what I mean? I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.